when I was even like 7 years old or something, I really liked playing arcade games, like from the late 70s, early 80s that those would be relatively common in those days for a while. You would see them like in the corner store or whatever. They would have a couple arcade games, and I really liked playing those. And then when I got into the sixth grade, so then I was about 10, they happened to have a computer class at the school where I was at, which I think was, I was probably a little bit lucky. Like, I don't know if every school had that at that time. And, but I mean, I guess I signed up for it. But from the first day of that class, I was just really excited and really hyped, right? Um, I just like loved being in that class and doing the stuff. Um, and it was in like, I had this memory of, or I have this memory of, I went back like in fifth grade. It was like going from elementary school to middle school. And at one point I went back to visit my elementary school and I talked to my math teacher, who was sort of my favorite teacher there. And I was like, oh man, you got to check it out. They have these computers and you can like do all this stuff. And to me, that was like the thing that was exciting about math, but more so. But from talking to the teacher, I remember even at that age, I was like reading him socially and I was like, wait, he's not as excited about this as I am. He doesn't like understand why this has the stuff of math, but better. He's just like, oh, that's cool. So I realized even then that not everybody was into this. But one of the first things I did in that class was make a very stupid video game. It was almost like a slot machine or something where it was written in the BASIC programming language, which is what these were Commodore VIC-20 computers from the 1980s. So you would turn them on, you could program them right away. You didn't need to like run things to program them, which was one of the things that made personal computers of that time very accessible. And, um, I didn't have ideas about what to make, but, I knew that I could make something simple. And so it was a thing that like counted a number up from like 1 to 100 and then started over. And it would say, stop the counter at like 37. It would pick a different number every time and you had to like try to hit it. Right. So that's what I was doing when I was 10 years old.